Yes boys, second vlog of the channel now. Finally back in Manchester, back in the apartment. Moved here about 4 or 5 months ago now. Best apartment in Manchester. If you're from Manchester, then you know where I live. If you're not, then don't look into it. But people in Manchester know about this building and know it's the best building in Manchester. But yeah, we finally got nice weather today. So I said, fuck it, we got the McLaren. We might as well go for a nice drive, go to some mountain roads, and I'll take you along. Right, in the underground garage now. Let's get the car. So the C63 was the beast. I don't know, what name should we give the McLaren? If the C63 was the beast, then what? McLaren's the monster? Or the Batman? I don't know. I need to think of a name to give it. Maybe Batman, but I might be getting it wrapped soon, so we'll see what color we get it. Thinking between green and maybe grey, but I'm gonna get full carbon. So I'm gonna get carbon hood, carbon at the back. It's already got, as you can see, we've got the carbon body kit. Funny thing is, with the carbon lip, I was driving to meet my boy Mason on the motorway. So I picked him up and we were driving in Mexico, about 150, 140 in Mexico. And all of a sudden I hear something start rattling on the floor and I was like, fuck, the tire's gone. Quickly pull over, jump out, check the tire, I'm like, tires are fine. Then I keep driving and I still hear it, and then I check again and this fucking carbon lip had fell off 2 days into getting the car. So had to pull over. Mason's dad came to the rescue, shout out Wayno. Came with screwdrivers, unscrewed it from the bottom, and had to drive from London to Manny with the fucking splitter in the middle of the seats. But yeah, that's McLaren ownership for you. You get used to it, you know what I mean. This is the 4th tank of petrol I've had to fill since getting it. About 3-4 days, 4 tanks of petrol. There's no car, I've driven Lambos, Mercs, there's no car that fills as much as this. It's crazy. Like literally in a 30-40 minute drive, you'll go for a quarter tank if you're like properly driving, but it's fucked. And the best thing about the spec of this one is carbon everywhere. So we got the carbon spoiler, obviously it's active, so it goes up and it goes down. Then the best thing, we've got the carbon diffuser. So I need to be careful not to scratch it, but carbon, any guy who buys a supercar and then doesn't put carbon everywhere is broke. You have to spec it out, spec it completely. Don't get a supercar, spec it out and don't put carbon. You need to fill it with carbon, make it look proper. Alright boys, today's a good example of why you need to be running your own business and automating your own business. You tell me what job would let you, on a standard Tuesday afternoon, take out your supercar, go for a nice drive in the mountains, go on nice country roads and just rag the car on a standard Thursday. There's not going to be any job or any business that if you can't automate, then you can't live like this. If you're a slave, if you're working every single day at your desk, at your computer, not able to enjoy life, then what are you actually doing? Why aren't you running a business like OFM, for example, where you can build up your teams, build up your systems, scale your systems, automate your systems, where you have chatters in place, chat managers in place, marketing managers, and people that are going to help you run your operation. The key to success with any big business, big companies, is building teams. If you're able to build a team and successfully bring people together that will come together and work on a greater goal, that's how you make 100k a month, 200, 500, a million a month. You can't do this yourself. You need a team, and you need a solid system in place where your team can follow and generate shit tons of money. If you don't build a team, if you're still trying to do chatting, trying to find TikToks for your model, trying to find Reels for your model, trying to do everything yourself, then you clearly don't understand business. You need to learn how to automate and scale effectively. You need to learn how to hire, how to build your teams, and how to actually push to the next numbers. Because the only reason I'm where I am today is because when I started this business, I scaled and I hired the right people and I scaled with the right people. And that's why I'm driving a McLaren now and you're not.